Hey, what's up, guys? So we're in the latest patch, 1.5.0.5, and I thought I'd make a quick video just to show my setup mods, how to get to them, and just a little information about them to hopefully help you get the most out of them and enjoy them. So, and a big shout out to, I think it's Zavroy. I love the Dynaco livery on the Corvette. Wanted to show that. That looks really cool. So if you go to downloadable content and then go to vehicle setup, you'll see my 3 mods here. I originally submitted one mod with everything in it before the new year, and then while they were on holiday, so I knew it would take some time for them to get back to me. And then after a holiday, within just a couple of days, they got back to me and made a couple of suggestions that were really good suggestions, and one of them being that, hey, it'd probably be best to split them up into different mods for the different classes, because they plan to add more classes over time and that kind of thing. So I split them up and I put the GTE and GT3 together just because if somebody enjoys GT3, they're probably going to really enjoy GTE, which both cars feel great in the latest update. As far as I've tested it, everything feels good. And also because I only have a couple of base tunes for a couple of cars in GTE. Those are just the setups I used in ranked racing when I won the Division 1 championship before the new year. So those are the setups I used. And then for GT3, I have a base setup for all of the cars. Just know this, a base. So as you go from track to track, I didn't have time to try it on every single track. You're probably going to need to tweak tire pressures here and there, especially if you go to soft. You typically want it to be around 27 PSI once they're nice and warm. If they creep into the 28 PSI briefly, or if one tire's 28 PSI and 127, like left-right side, because the left side's getting worked more or something like that, then that's fine, but usually somewhere around that 27 PSI is good. And you might want to add one more click of wing on some tracks, or one click less, change the gearing on a speed track, like make it a little longer, stuff like that. But overall, it should be a good starting point for you. It should help you. You can jump into the GT3 cars, use that as a base to take them all around the track. Say, hey, you're trying to figure out which car is best for this ranked online race at whatever track it's at. You can just jump in each of them. Find the one that feels the best to you there, and then tweak it further to your liking, that kind of thing. Because that's what I do. These are my base, and then I'll go somewhere and test and find the couple of cars I like, and then tweak them more for that track. That's kind of how I do it. This is what I start with. For NGT, I only have base setups for 3 of the cars. They're probably the 3 best cars, definitely 3 of the better cars, if not the 3 best cars. And then for GT4, I have a base setup for all of the cars. And again, it's kind of the same. You may want to make some tweaks, especially force feedback. Those are my force feedback settings. The one thing I've noticed with this patch is the force feedback is a little lighter than it was before. So I'm having to bump that back up, kind of where I used to have it. So I created the setups on the previous version. And that's why I had the strength set for that. And now I need to bump it back up to make it feel the same. But I hope you guys enjoy them. Over time, I'm going to add more classes. As I learn, I'll improve these setups and just keep moving forward. But so far, people have seemed to really like them. And just a big thanks to everyone who's reached out and had a lot of good things to say about them, and the feedback that's been given. I really appreciate it. And I'll end this with a hot lap from the Nürburgring GP in the C8R, which I think is a really good time for me. So I was able to get a sub 150 there. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.